What is going on, guys? Luke here today, and it's time to talk about Tesla. Great earnings, the stock goes down. Record everything, it goes down. Solving world hunger, and it would probably still go down. No matter what they do, the stock just doesn't seem to be going anywhere. Half of the YouTubers out there are selling, and many of you have sold or are thinking about selling. And to be honest, there is some validity to selling, so it's a discussion we need to have. So I'll walk you through the entire discussion so you can make an informed decision in exchange for a gentle tap of that like button and consider subscribing too. It's super easy to do. Now, does this market have you up at night currently worried? Do you ever think about selling because you just don't know what else to do in this crazy market? If just one of those sounds familiar, there is some good news. You can sleep like a baby and not have a worry in the world for less than a meal for two at McDonald's if you join the Market Insiders private group, where you get full and direct access to me and a group of 6- and 7-figure investors, and you get access to 4 courses for free that teach you how to plan, do evaluation, build up your cash, and you see my watch list with price targets, my buy and sell alerts. We got live weekly Q&As, exclusive videos, and a ton more, so check out the pinned comment. And before blasting me for promoting it, I have no ads, no sponsors. This is what YouTube pays me in a month, and I give half of that and half the group's proceeds to charity. So let's walk through the 4 considerations I personally take into account before selling any stock, and we will use Tesla specifically. First, what was my long-term plan with Tesla stock? Am I making a decision based on price fluctuations or based on my plan? For me, most of my buys are long-term buys, and unless something fundamentally changes with the business itself, I usually do not have any interest in selling. Price movement and buying and selling around those are trading strategies. I'm a long-term investor, so the fact that the stock is flat or down for an extended time is not enough by itself to have me sell a stock. Tesla traded flat for 6 years. Apple has traded flat for years at a time and even down for years at a time. And ditto goes for Amazon and almost every other great stock. I'm an investor, not a trader, so I know that it's just part of the journey. A big year one year could mean a down or flat year the next. That's just the facts. Your upfront planning and continued refinement of your plan should guide your decision to sell. It may be right and fit your plan to sell, or it may be emotions talking, but only a well thought out plan done without emotions can act as a great mediator to help guide you. Not me, not any other YouTubers, not anyone else can do that. So on to number 2, and that would be what has actually changed with Tesla itself. Again, was there a fundamental change with the business or not? Did a key management team member leave? Did the guidance on earnings change your projections negatively? Is there new regulation that will affect the bottom line? But you have to identify what fundamentally changed with the business. And if the answer is nothing, then let's look at number 3. And the third would be, what is your plan after you sell? What are you putting that money into? Okay, so you decided something did change for you and you're going to sell. Or maybe you bought based upon a hype channel and you didn't know what you bought. There's nothing wrong with any of those, but what are you going to do with the money? What is your next stock to buy? What is the valuation for that stock, and what is your full plan for that new stock to include your entry and your exit points? All of that needs to be worked out, or you will be in the same spot again if the stock doesn't rocket up like you think it's going to do or go to the moon or whatever. Are you just selling and buying the dip, or, trying to time the crash that is coming sometime according to some people? So are you perhaps engaging in market timing? Well, you won't know until you plan out what you will do with that money. And fourth, how will you react to the following scenarios? How will you react if you sell Tesla now and it runs up to $1,200 again really quick? How will you react if the stock you bought instead is just flat during that time, or even worse, it goes down? Then will you be inclined to sell and try to buy back into Tesla? How will you react if they're both down? Going through these thought processes before you do anything will help you prepare to deal and plan for it, more importantly, no matter what actually happens. You are going to be prepared. So did I sell Tesla, or am I at least considering selling Tesla? Well, here are the facts for me personally. I am still way up on the shares that I bought 2 years ago, and up on the shares again that I bought on the dip list last summer, and I'm up on the shares I bought after that crazy pre-market after the invasion happened. I have no fear of Tesla dipping or staying flat for an extended period of time. I saw that show last summer. I've seen it in a ton of other stocks that I own. It's nothing new. There is nothing new that suddenly changes my thoughts on Tesla personally, and I know sometimes stocks trade flat or down for months or even years, so I'm prepared for that too. And quite honestly, as we've seen in the past repeatedly, when Tesla runs, it runs up big and it runs up fast without warning. And further good news is the stock has been basically beaten down for so long, the rubber band is getting tighter, so when it does run again, it's going to be a strong run. But also remember, the rubber band can stretch a lot further than you think, so you have to be patient. This is where having a long-term mindset and plan pay off, so I actually have no desire to sell. And click this video right over here if you want a quick and easy blueprint to absolutely crush this downturn, unless you're not into that and you don't want that. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.